The Comedy MX Entertainment Channel spotlights unique videos found nowhere else. Visit world fairs, see atomic explosions, the golden age of trains, rare comedy features. You can even see the USA in your Chevrolet. It starts with a big capital E that stands for enjoy and never ends. So indulge your passions and binge watch all night.
Miami, Florida, home of the Fleischer Studios, where the latest scientific developments are employed in the art of motion picture cartooning. Leading experts are gathered in production conference on the famous cartoon, Popeye the Sailor Man. Hundreds of drawings comprising the results of their deliberations are arranged upon surrounding walls. The pictures representing highlights in the story's development are shifted around as department heads plan or change details of production. Known as idea or key drawings, they are given to a group of artists called animators. The animators further develop the idea by making additional sketches, each one of which bears a slight change in picture alignment and figure contour in order to depict a degree of progressed action. As there are hundreds of pictures to be animated, the routine drawings in between the key pictures are filled in by other artists who are called in-betweeners. If you've ever flipped the pages of a pad of pictures drawn in sequence, you have no doubt observed how the action creates the illusion of motion. From the in-betweeners, the pencil drawings pass on to the cartoon inkers. The inkers trace the sketches on squares of celluloid. For short, they are called cells. They provide the characters with an invisible support and facilitate their arrangement with other figures as well as backgrounds. The ink drawings are then filled in with color. At the stockroom counter, painters or fillers in replenish their ever-dwindling color supplies. Great care must be exercised by the paint mixers. As a large group of painters are currently working with the same colors, the shades that all are using must match perfectly. Any variance in color will be noticeable on the screen. In filling in the outlines, the figures are reversed as the paint is applied, so the cells, when placed before the camera to be photographed, will present a smooth, glossy surface with no suggestion of paint or brush lines. Now the characters must be provided with a fitting environment. In this department, settings are designed and decorated by artists whose work is just as important and perhaps more complicated than figure animation. It also entails a similar degree of repetition. These artists supply landscapes, street scenes, buildings, exteriors and interiors, as well as furnishings. They must be adept at creating the illusions of wind-blown clouds, waving palm trees, rolling seas, moving vehicles, and other effects that suggest activity. The character drawings are used to aid them in obtaining proper figure placement in relation to backgrounds, also to aid in creating perspective and scene composition when the celluloids are assembled before the camera. For instance, Popeye's girlfriend, Olive Oyl, must appear in normal relation to her patio doorway. And it would never do to let Popeye miss the rug when he bends his painted knee in ardent admiration. Many cells or pictures are required to complete this action. Now the thousands of celluloids bearing figures and backgrounds go into the long routine photographic process. All departments of the studio are supervised by Max Fleischer, veteran cartoonist. In bringing the spinach-inspired seagoing strongman to the screen, he is known as Popeye's Filmland Papa. One at a time, each drawing is placed in a holder and a single exposure is made on film. Upon this new apparatus, actual scenes are constructed to convey the idea of depth and to permit the movement of backgrounds. For instance, many drawings of this bird must be photographed, each one with the wings and other lines of body contour in slightly changed positions. Also, with each exposure, the background is moved to create the illusion of flight. The process must be repeated many times with all characters and accessories that simulate motion. When it is realized that hundreds of sheets of celluloid, each bearing characters, properties, or scenic effects, must be superimposed one over the other so that figures will pass and repass each other in photographic action, thousands of exposures become necessary to complete the entire motion picture. The production of film cartoons is long on routine and heavy with detail, and requires considerable special equipment. The groups of pictures for each exposure are held in place by chromium register pins, and the holder is adjusted to the camera by heavy iron arms that lock in mesh. Beginning with one sustained picture, note how this series of pictures flashed on the screen up to the rate of 24 per second speeds the action. The eye retains the image of one until another appears, creating the illusion of motion pictures. Finally, the picture goes into the cutting room, where the film is cut into scenes and edited. Voices are then recorded on the film, and department heads put Popeye through a preview. Thus, through popular science and out of the inkwell illusion becomes fantastic screen entertainment.
Popeye, you varmint! Fetcheth me my hat and cloak.
Here it you are, Mosk.
Backeth to work, you riffraff, while I goeth off to wed ye princess.
Gee, I wished I was going to the ball. I'm your fairy godfather. Fetcheth me a can of spinach, or you'll be late for the ball. The ball? Oh, boy. Now I can go to the ball. Just a minute. You can't go in them rags. Wow. Toodaloo. And thanks. Remember, return it by midnight, or ye'll change back to rags again. Well, what do you know? He disappeared. Princess Olive!
Allow me, fair princess. Just trying it on for size, baby.
Cinderella! Ah, ma chérie, cometh with me to ye Casbah.
Listen, you runt. I seen it her first.
Soeth what?
Boys, boys! Now ye men who's bestest with ye bow and arrow shall leadeth me down ye straight and narrow.
Okay, baby. We're as good as hitched right now.
Yee bullseye!
Oh, pretty good shot for an amateur. No, just watch your fisk.
Pistols at 10 paces.
1th, 2th, 3th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th.
A kiss for your new prince, princess.
Somebody do something! Save us! Me! Help!
Ah, me princess. Now to collect it, me kiss.
Hear ye, hear ye. The case of Bluto versus Popeye the Sailor. Judge Wimpy presiding.
Bluto, party of the first part, being brutally beaten on several occasions by Popeye the Sailor, party of the second part, charges him with assault and battery.
Your Honor, I'm innocent.
Order in the court. The plaintiff will now state his case.
Well, Your Honor, the first time Popeye beat me up, my girlfriend Olive Oyl was in trouble, and I tried to help her. And he always beats me up for doing nothing.
Your Honor, he's lying.
Order in the court. Has the plaintiff any further testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. Another time, Popeye was acting like a madman, and he almost killed me. So you see, Your Honor, I ain't safe with that Popeye around.
Very touching indeed. Have you anything to say before I pronounce sentence?
Yes, Your Honor. I has a lots to say. One day, me and me sweetheart Olive Oyl was sitting in the theater enjoying the show. And that, Your Honor, is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Popeye, I find you not guilty. Case dismissed.
That ain't justice.
If you kids wants to be sailors like your Uncle Popeye, you'll have to learn about them. Boys, this is the famous boat that George Washington couldn't have crossed the Delaware without. Huh? Come on now, breaks it up. Now here's Noah, the Oyls' first sailor. And on his maiden voyage, it rained for 40 days, every night. Hey, you kids will get us thrown out of here. Here's a statue of the mighty mariner, Sinbad, the greatest sailor in the whole world.
But, Uncle Popeye, you said you was the greatest sailor in the world.
Well, that's right. I once met Sinbad the sailor and knocked the tar out of him.
Tell us about it, Uncle Popeye.
Well, Sinbad lived on an island in the Pacific Ocean that was far, far away. Climb Popeye the sailor man, climb Popeye the sailor man.
Wreck that ship and bring me the girl. So nice of you to drop by.
I never talk to strangers.
Come on, Wimpy. We has Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained is what I always says.
Oh, this sure ain't no tunnel of love. I can tell you that right now. It's inhuman to put chains on pussycats.
Help! Popeye!
That's Olive.
Oh!
Stop. The jig is up.
Oh, Popeye!
What's up your dukes, you sea-wolf?
Matey, your sails need trimming.
Why, you little one-eyed runt.
Hey, put me down, you big worm snatcher.
Popeye, come back! Don't leave me, Popeye!
Dinner is served. Whoop. Hey, wait a minute. Oof.
Get rid of him.
Yow! One for you and one for you. No, you don't. Who says two heads are better than one? Nobody can beat me.
Surprise! Peekaboo.
Gee, Uncle Popeye, did you get killed?
Now let me finish. Let me finish. There was me spinning and rolling towards the edge of the cliff and...
Attaboy, Popeye! Give him the old onesie-twosie! Hooray! Hooray for Popeye!
And that's why I'm the greatest sailor in the world. Huh?
Just think, Popeye. Tomorrow is our wedding day.
Yeah, Olive. I can hardly wait.
Oh, it's getting late. Come on, Popeye, you must go now. Good night, Popeye.
Good night, sweetheart.
Olive, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Popeye, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do. I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Happy birthday, boys. Now make a wish and blow out the candles.
get married.
Popeye, I ain't gonna marry you.
Confucius say,
Female, she is fickle.
A tisket, a tasket, it's fun to pack a basket. Come in.
"Hiya, Olive.
Hello, boy.
I bring you some candy for the picnic.
Oh, thank you.
And I brought some cigars. Have one, Popeye?
Oh, thanks, Bluto.
April Fool!
Well, what do you know? April Fool.
Oh my gosh, a blowout.
Oh, no flats in front.
April Fool!
Why, you big palooka?
Popeye, can't you take a joke? I'll set the table, Bluto, and you chop some firewood.
Okay, Olive.
I'll chop some wood for you, Olive.
Why, that no good runt.
April Fool. You dirty rat.
Popeye, where's your sense of humor?
Got a match, pal?
I lights the fire with me pipe.
This gag will burn him up.
Why, you
April Fool!
I'd like to April Fool that guy.
Popeye, would you mind serving the lemonade?
April Fool! Popeye sure is a sucker for an April Fool gag.